With Halloween just around the corner, we felt it was time to ask an important question. Can mobile games actually be scary?
And if an argument is worth having, it's worth having properly. So we're each going to take a side and break the discussion down into 5 different sections.
Once we've each made our case, it's up to you guys to decide who won in the comments section below. Ready, Alysia?
Oh, you're going down, Gilmore.
It's so on.
Okay, let's talk audio. Now, sound in mobile games is traditionally...
Sorry, what's that? I can't hear you over the noise of this amazingly immersive... Oh no, wait a minute. It's on a mobile phone. I can barely hear a thing. Look, when I'm playing a horror game, I want to be completely immersed in whatever's trying to stalk me or stab me or whatever. And the little speakers you get on mobile phone devices, they just don't cut it. Sorry.
Okay, I hear you. But all of this can be solved with these headphones. Honestly, audio is so often considered an afterthought in mobile games, kind of like a special spangly scatter cushion that just exists to be chucked on the greater mobile gaming sofa for decoration. But that is so wrong, especially in horror games. Mobile gaming sound is so vital to crafting this incredible, tense atmosphere. I mean, so much so you've got games like Papa Sangre, where the whole game is just audio cues, and it's absolutely terrifying.
Thing is, I just can't get that scared of Slender Man or whoever's looming out of the screen towards me when I'm sitting on the toilet, or when I've got my face crammed into someone's armpit on the tube, or I'm sitting on an office chair spinning around surrounded by people. The environment you're in has a huge impact on the game you're playing, and if you're going to be distracted all the time, you can't really get involved.
Firstly, if I'm going up against Slenderman, I can think of no better place to do it than on the loo, where I can purge my bowels in peace, in terror. Secondly, if you're sat on a commuter train, surely that ramps up the tension. It's not as if you can kind of scream and grab the person next to you when Freddy jumps out at you in this horrific jump scare. So the fact that you have to keep all closed and tense and in yourself, in this bubble when you're surrounded by people, that's an extra level of fright. Everyone's afraid of being socially ostracized, right?
Now, unless you're playing on a really big tablet, or you're playing on a massive phone held really close to your face, you're gonna be squinting at what is essentially a very small screen. Horror is about being surrounded by terrors and empathizing with your character, and if you're trying to empathize with them through a little teeny tiny screen, it's just not very scary.
If size is your worst nightmare this side of Elm Street, I think you might have bigger problems. Seriously, size does not matter. It makes no difference whether you're playing a game on a 5-inch smartphone or a 30-foot cinema screen. It's content that makes a game scary, not the size of the screen. Mobile phone games are optimized for small screens anyway, so if you really are squinting at the screen, might want to get your eyes checked.
All the best horror games are about atmosphere, and atmosphere is something that takes a little time to absorb. Resident Evil's mansion or Silent Hill's fog-filled streets, these are places you spend ages wandering around, drinking in all the creaks and moans until you're a quivering wreck on the sofa. You just can't get the same effect from playing some free-to-play nonsense with a ghost in it for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah, but not every horror game needs 10 hours to generate chills. Five Nights at Freddy's has jolt scares in like the second night, which is 5 minutes into the game. Then you've got Year Walk, which is terrifying from the very first frame, and that game's only a couple of hours long. If you execute them correctly, great scares are only a few seconds away.
Alright, fine, time isn't everything. But ultimately, you're still playing on your phone. That means message notifications, text alerts, incoming calls, Twitter nonsense, all while you're trying to get your fear on. Whichever way you cut it, nothing kills the spooky mood faster than a message from your mum asking you why you haven't called her in the last 2 weeks.
You have played a console game recently, right? You can't swing a rusty pipe at a faceless abomination without the bing of a notification blocking up your screen. That stuff isn't exclusive to mobile, it's everywhere now. Plus, you do realise that you can turn off notifications in your phone's settings, right? Life is full of distractions now, and at least with a mobile, you can game from the comfort and seclusion of your cupboard. So, who do you think came out on top? Spoiler, it was clearly me.
But if you can even call that loosely connected collection of words an argument.
So bitter.
Tevs, let's let the people decide. Thanks for watching. Vote James.
Vote Alysia.
This video was brought to you by AppSpy in association with Clash for Dawn, the brand new action RPG available free for your iPhone, iPad, and Android device right now.